Okay, that's not right. What do I want? Hold on, folks. That's not right. That's right. Okay. There we go. Do that real quick. All right. Awesome. Oh, God. Welcome in, everybody. Today is my productivity day. So basically, what I'm going to be doing all day is just using the stream as kind of an excuse to motivate myself to not fart off and watch YouTube videos because I know theoretically people are watching, even though if I have, you know, one viewer, which is probably my bot. But hey, that's fine. Maybe it's not my bot. I've noticed it doesn't say 0 viewers like ever, except at the very start of the stream sometimes. Oh, and we've already overcome brightness. We have already found ourselves at my first problem. It's like thoroughness, or it's not thoroughness. That's a different word. Detailed. Okay, so not thorough, but detailed. Okay, whatever. Previously. Okay. Um, it means simultaneously, but it's not the word simultaneously. I'm just gonna put simultaneous. What's the stupid thing? Concurrently. Doesn't simultaneously mean they're pretty much the same thing, right? Okay, this is a new one. This means slippery. Katsu. These are the ones that I really want to get right. On. Oh, I messed that up. I'm not doing so well, folks. U Tagau and grip. Rejoice. Frequent. Detailed. Okay, I just got this wrong. Will commit. Currently. Doubt. Um. It's like, oh frick. It's like conquest. It's not invasion. It's not conquest. Conquer. Okay, good. It is conquest. Okay. To let escape. Oh, sweet. Whoa. Typo. Igasu. What? Why was that wrong? Okay, this one. It's a new one. I can't get it wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. It means yo. No, not yo. Go to the store and you grip things you want to buy. Acupuncture. You use acupuncture to grip things. Connect. Extremely gruesome. Um, Waterproof. Prevents water from escaping. Kindness. Inevitable. It's Thanos. Table. Was this not Nigasu? This is the one I got wrong earlier. I thought it was Nigasu. Because I didn't check. No. Oh, frick. And what's the. Nogasu and Nigasu. Weird. Show. Floor. Home. Kokuhuku. Ina. Engan. Ishi. Floor. Gun. How do I have more followers in my follower goal set? Going like unfollow and then no, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Seizetsu. Arc. Shoot a melon with a bow. Weather forecast, not the report. The forecast. Bitter. Pillar. Post. This is shake. Tenkyoho. Mochi. To develop. Hatten. Like yogai no hatten. Ju. This is battleship. For whatever reason, battleship and warship are separate. Cool. Oh, yay. Shikumi. Atten. Yo. System. Oh god. Is this shining? No, like what is this one? Illuminate? Illuminate. Gross. Dig. Oh, this is ditch. Dig a ditch. Chew. This is surplus. What is it? Abundance? Abundant. Ah. Technically not the same thing, but very close. Arrival. Hinge. Gallop. Gallop. Crap. 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 A little. I remember I got this wrong earlier because I said a little bit. Just frustrating. Side. 8. Boisterous. Ditch. 40. Did it. Bochake. Wow. Goi. awful. I mean, it generally is. I've seen it used in positive connotations, but oh, lucked out there. Shogatsu, luxuriant. Shoken, usumeru. Yurumeru, yurumeru. Oh god. Eh, right. Rise. Ante. Kante. Kate. Oh, kate. Oops. E. New Year's. Behind. Breakdown. Yurumeru. Bunkai. Shike. Chu. Death row convict. Housou suru. Inara. Oh. Oh god, all these freaking turkey fingers would send. Infer. Frack. Hypothesis. Employ. Rin. Kate. Next to neighbor. What it's like? It's either confirm or acknowledge. Recognize. Yeah, like it's using a bunch of words. I don't remember which part it represented. To broadcast. Steel manufacture. Kaku. The acknowledge. Rice cultivation. Coal. Imitate. Oh. Non-kyoku ken. Not acquire. Portable. Hello, Chi27. Welcome in. Not portable. Seize. Okay. Present. Teacher. Wire. Okurimono. Max recently, like 200, I don't know. I had some time crunches, so I wasn't able to do all of them in the day. Consign. No? Oh, it's curtain. Yeah, I mean, after the vacation, like, I went on vacation mode, but then I went to, get my license, and it, like, I had, like, 400 lined up on one day because I didn't finish them all. So I was just out the whole day. And Gunmakin. Oh my. Yakushodan. Antarctic Circle. Yeah, I mean, like, if I were to, like, wait a week without doing any reviews, I'd be at 800. Like, if I were to just, like, stop and then come back a week from now, I'd have 800 reviews. So, yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes. Only 160 more today, though. But, like, in a couple months, I should be done. Like, done. Like, not done, but at level 60. And once you hit level 60, once you do the reviews on level 60, or do the lessons on level 60, you're officially, like, your rate at which you need to do reviews um, will decrease. Presumably, you stay at the same accuracy. Suffering. Yakudo. Not Yakudo, what am I saying? Oku's wife. Sama. Yeah. So there's no. I mean, there's nothing after level 60. Like, level 60 is the last level, so there's nothing to. There's no lessons to have. Um, like, they don't add new words unless they add, like, new words to Wanikani in general. Like, obviously, then you'll pop up. But, like, they don't have, like, more obscure um vocabulary. Like, it's all packed in. Like, all the words that they have is packed in with the 60 levels. So once I unlock level 60 and I do all the lessons, related with it at the start, it will start decreasing, which I cannot wait for. So, 2, resist. Um, I'm on level 42. Funnily enough, you get a special there's a special thing on the Wanyukane forums that you can only access when you're at level 42. Oh, and they want you to put your name and your username when you got there and some advice or something. But the thing is, starting level 43, this is leap. Starting at level 43, there are 3 or fewer radicals, which means that if you are, there's exactly 3 on level 43, which means that if you are exactly perfect on your reviews or on your new lessons for the new kanji, you can level up without worrying about the radicals. Like, you'll level up as soon as you unlock the radicals. Or excuse me, as soon as you unlock the kanji from the radicals. So, whereas right now you have to unlock the radicals so you can unlock enough kanji to pass. What the heck is going on here? With this, all I need to do is unlock. That's not good. My light, the like plug for the light was like really hot and it just turned off, so I'm gonna keep it off. Demonstration. In half the time, yes. Because right now you need, in order to level up, you need to get to Guru. So answer correctly 5 times, including the review. The total number of kanji on a level -3. So if there's 31 kanji on the level, you need to Guru 28 of them. Right now, on this level, there's 31 kanji, but 27 of them are unlocked at the start. So you have to level up the wow, that is hot. That's not good. So you have to unlock the kanji or the radicals in order to unlock more kanji in order to answer the questions correctly. But with level 33 or 43, oops, there's only 3 radicals, and each of those radicals only unlock 1 kanji by themselves. So if I do all of them perfectly and never answer any one wrong, I will level up in 4 days. So, yeah. And that's true for every level here on out. So, I've been running eight days. You know, aside, this is before I figured it out. This is when my laptop broke, and this is my vacation. Obviously, I already unplugged it. I'll double unplug it. Unplug the adapter. The other plugs on the extension cord are not hot. So not like an extension cord problem. So yeah, 8 days. This is 8 days, but as soon as I hit 43, this, if I do it right, will cut in half. Okay, well, apparently I answered this wrong before. Conduct. Command. Okay. Okay. Bye. Shoken Okinawa Ken. Song. Naisho Banashi. And, branch. No lessons or no time for lessons. This is my job number 2. Grit. Talk. Tone. Satsu. Photograph. Not enemy. Oh. Oh. Okay. Bolt. Yes. This is also abnormality, right? No. Oh, Issei. Oh my god. I thought it was Ijo. Kudaru. Hotaku? Guntaku? Ho Hoyaku. Oh. Atsukai. Teki. Say. Handling. The reviews. Study kanji ain't coming off the entire day though. To come down. Different gender. Rice plant. Oyaku. Translation. Happen. Live. Yes. Yeah, but I have 57 lessons and then 43 reviews coming up. And then these 57 lessons will come back to haunt me in 4 hours. I'm going to grab water real quick. Okay. Pair of children are twins. Fair enough. Kutago. Pair. Soul. I hate it when you learn new words and it's like, soul. That's a pair. And I'm like, I'm never going to use that. That's just too simple. People are not going to know what I talk about. Like, could I have A pair, like, no. Soul? That's happened in Japanese, right? I say a word and they're like, "What are you talking about?" Like this kanji. Like, oh, like that. Okay, that's what you mean. Soul Megane, Soul Gankyo. Are you kidding me? A weird rating. Gankyo is this is glasses Megane, but Gankyo is like a rare rating. Philosophy. Hitsugake. Katai. Another question is, one thing I should probably be doing during this. I got a new phone. I didn't get a new phone. I've had this phone for a while, but I just finally transferred it over. Um, because might as well. I mean, update postponed. Install now. I'll probably have to transfer my stuff. They said they would charge me 1,500 yen if they wanted me to transfer my data from like Twitter to my new phone. And like for every major app that they did that for, they're like, yeah, that's 1,500 yen. I'm like, why? Why would you charge me that? I said I'm just gonna do it myself. Like all I need to do is log in. Challenge someone. Idomu. I don't challenge someone. Idomu. I like bacon. Chosen. Provocation. Alright, yeah, Chohatsu. To dig. Updating right now. There's probably Android transfer app. Horu. That's easy. Dig a Horu. Hai Hakutsu? God, this departure kanji shows up everywhere. Horu. To challenge. Excavation. Gomu. Provocation. Hold on. I gotta rearrange something. I got a message, and then I realized, wait a minute, I don't want to click on Discord and have the message pop up on my screen. So I changed it over there. So I moved it up to the TV. Study. Yeah, okay, like the room. Show site. Nose hair plucked. Why is the study the purification, writing purification? I don't know. Funeral hall. Saijo. For a little while. Sugu? No. Shibaraku. I've been wondering about this. I hear this a lot. You'll hear this a lot if you're, you know, at an appointment or something. They'll be like, shibaraku omachi kudasai. Shibaraku omachi kudasai. Please wait a moment. Here we go. Shibaraku omachi kudasai. Dante. Aiseki. Study. Why study? Dante. I don't know. What was I? No, it was tentative. Thank you. Kaiseki. For a moment. Saijo. Show. Light. Ibaraku. Oh. Another analysis. Axel. Surin? Sujiku. The center. Chusu. Haijiku. Kakejiku. Interesting. It's one of them kunyomi words. What was it? Pivot? What the frick was this? Oh, axis. I hate it when they do this. The kanji and the word are exactly the same. But the kanji itself. Wait, it's not Axel? Oh, okay. Well, when the thing has car in it, kind of forget about the axis. Oh, this is Axel. Screw you. Axis. Enter. This is Axel. Okay. Does kind of stink that my phone got smaller. Got it plugged into a. Yeah, but. What do you mean downloading update? You just installed it. Whatever. It was free. It was 1 yen, so. Why would you pop it up on this screen? I did not do it on the screen. Why would you pop it up on the screen? Chujiku. Gotta? National character? I've never heard of some of these things. I guess it's just a culture thing. Like the national character. What are you talking about? Itokara. Ippaku. I already know that. Some of these are pretty easy. Like, okay, they all follow a pattern. This. Day. Personal character. Pattern. 2 night stay. Lodging. Shukuhaku. Mother. Stay the night to stop at. Yeah, I've used that. You know, when you're talking travel, you know, how many nights? Ippaku, nihaku, sanbaku, sanhaku, sanhaku? Um, yeah. Atta. Lagoon. Idle flat. Higata. We love exceptional readings. Shukuhaku. Lodging. Maru. 2 nights stay. Nihaku. Ikata. What? Igata? What was that? To stay the night. Kata. Lagoon. Idle flat. Gata? Focal point. Shinten. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Shoten. Interesting. Come on now. HDMI, don't wig out on me now. Get wigged out on me. Need to like clean the dust out of this thing or something. to be burned. Go get it.
Hi.
Ah, hello.
Hi.
I'm
Hello.
studying.
Oh.
Yay. I'm doing some studying now. That sounded confrontation. I'm studying. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
No,
That's what
no,
I
I'm
thought.
just,
I was like, oh, perfect time to come in.
no, yeah. I have, if you want to, in chat, if you want to type an exclamation point, stuff to do. Um, you can look at the list of all the things that I aspire
Which
to do
one?
today. The Twitch chat. I'm streaming.
Oh, you're. Oh, I
Yeah,
was. Yeah, I thought. That's what confused
yeah. I'm
me. I
live on
thought
the
you were
internet, and you're
here.
live on the internet as well. So full
Oh, okay.
disclosure.
I'll watch my language.
Yeah, I
Okay.
put in my collabs channel. I added you to it. Congratulations to your collaborator. Um, but yeah, I added the collab role and I said, hey, anyone can swing by whenever. I fully plan on 0 people accepting my offer, but whatever. Especially considering it was
Ah,
no
yeah.
notice. But
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do all the things today. It's
No.
a list. Talking to chat as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that was directed at chat, by the way.
Okay. That. No.
But
Yeah.
it
That's
makes a
good.
lot more sense.
Yeah. 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 I was waiting for the ad to play out.
What'd you get? What are they trying to advertise to you?
Oh, you know what? I wasn't even paying attention.
Hair.
Because I was just waiting for it to pass. I was like listening to your conversation. Oh, it was Audible. That's right.
Audiobooks
Audible.
today.
Yeah. To download and keep forever. Yay. No thanks. Oh, and then.
All right, we'll take a break from studying then. Probably for the best. Okay, we
Yeah.
can open up Fusion 360. I think I'll redesign my Kirby wobbles. I made a
Oh.
little stand for my Kirby figurines to wobble on.
Yeah.
But the problem is that this is Little Miss, by the way. But the problem
Ah.
is that like it doesn't wobble. Like you can move it back and
Yeah,
forth,
yeah.
but like if you poke it, it'll move and then it'll just stay to the left and it doesn't return to
It
its.
doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah, like roll, does it?
Yeah, I mean
It's not like
it
a
rolls but
little.
doesn't roll back. That's the problem.
Oh,
So if
yeah.
you were to like poke it, it'd move, sure, but it wouldn't. It doesn't roll back. They're both on a slant, but the slope is just too like weak, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's like not slippery or round enough. I don't know.
Hmm.
So I gotta re.
Maybe the divots aren't deep enough. That
So my
makes
plan
sense.
is to make it like the divots smaller but like tighter.
Yeah. The delay on stream is like I'm not even listening, but because I can watch it and I can see that there's a delay, it's like it's like sending me. I'm just getting confused looking at it. I'll just keep it open over there.
Fair enough. Okay, so I gotta remember what the heck I did. Because theoretically, the most ideal thing here would be to back up the history of it back to when I was designing the actual, like, the arcs and the wobbles of it. And then redo that. And then if I. Basically, I'm making the edit in the past, like some video game or something.
Mm.
And if you make the edits in the past and then you bring it back to the future, it'll carry out. So one of the things was there's five divots in it for 5 different figurines to sit. But what rather than designing it 5 times, I designed it 1 time and then made a pattern 5 times. So if I bring it back into the past before I made that pattern, and I edit the thing before it was patterned out, then when I do the pattern, it will make the pattern of the now edited thing. If that makes sense. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it
Okay,
does. I'm
sweet.
just trying to think like so it doesn't so it means so if it's just getting stuck somewhere, that means that it's somewhere it's getting stuck on something.
So the problem
Am I
is,
trying?
like, imagine there's like a valley. There's a valley that a roller
Yeah.
is sitting in, and the the valley is very shallow. So
Right.
if you put the roller on the edge of the valley, it won't roll down to the center of the valley because it's so shallow.
Yeah.
It's not sloped. So what I want to do is make a very small valley, like it's not very wide, it's very narrow, but it's very steep.
But
So
yeah,
I'm
that's yeah.
yeah. So it's going to be the same height but just much
Yeah.
narrower. And because it's much narrower, it will be um like
Yeah.
much steeper.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
So I just have to figure out exactly the best way to do this. All right, we can turn that body off. So, yeah. And that's the question, isn't it? What's the best way to do this? Because, like, obviously I could start the entire thing over, but I don't want to do
Yeah.
that. I can save something. Um, and the other thing I wanted to do was make the center roller a little thicker, if at all possible, or at least like in the thin parts. Because what was happening was certain rollers were getting to the little thin neck, and then
Mm.
it was becoming so thin that it just wasn't stable and it just would break. And then so only like 3 out of the 5 of the rollers died. It's not good.
No.
Okay, so if I can go back, how do I edit this? Huh.
To save your stream a little bit, if I'm gonna type something, I'll try and mute because otherwise you'll just aggressively hear me type.
Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
By just a little bumpies. Got these little bumpies here. Everything over by. Two. Okay. All right. This is good. This is not good, Patrick. Yeah. So maybe if I could. So one thing I was thinking of doing is the rollers are sitting on a little track. So they have a divot in them, and then that fits in with the little valley. So I was wondering if I make the divots shallower, but I
Mm.
make more of them, it'll probably hold just as strongly. I don't know. Okay, without without pinching it off as much. I don't know. Anyway, how have
Yeah.
you been?
I'm okay. I'm not too bad.
Good.
Same old. I only spoke to you the other day, didn't I?
Yeah, you talked to me what Thursday, which is 4 days ago,
Yeah.
something.
No, but I would say
3 days ago.
the incident with my arm. So you know how you like wanted that I still had the butterfly strips on?
Yeah.
Well, I ended up getting something called a tension blister because the way that the wound works is that they put a pressure bandage over the top.
Hmm.
So when you take that off, I guess you're supposed to take everything off. But my dad was a bit like, well, he didn't exactly specify what not to take off and what to take off. So I left them on. But what happened is the butterfly stitches like held on for dear life and then ended up just causing a blister, which is quite common with a lot of people who have their implant removed.
Yikes.
So yeah, so it's been really itchy and sore, but it's all right today. But it's just a tiny blister.
Gotcha. That
Thought
sounds
about showing
awesome.
you, but then I thought it's not very interesting. It's just a very small one. But otherwise, it's been chill. I saw my Auntie Angela the other day, which was really nice. And she helped me a bit with my CV. So it's funny that it's 2 in the morning for me, but I am
Oh
planning
my
on
god, what are
staying.
you doing conscious? I fully did not expect you to answer until the evening, which I probably would still be streaming.
Well, I just still here. To be fair, I think I was tired earlier, but then my dad. Well, from my understanding, the cats brought a mouse in, and they tend to play around with it
Again?
in the hallway, and everybody just witnesses it. Yeah, and so I guess they were in the corner. They were at my door, and my dad assumed that there was a mouse maybe in the corner of the door frame. So he just opened the door, expecting the cats to, I guess, get it, and then they didn't. And then it was this. Uh, then I might have let a mouse into your room.
Oh,
Like, what
awesome.
the hell do you mean you might have let a mouse in? It's like, well,
That's cute.
they were playing with it earlier and they were pouring at the door, so I assumed it was a mouse there.
That's cute.
Okay. Yeah, it is cute, but
New pet.
not when it's just like mysteriously within my room somewhere. It's
Somewhere.
probably a small one. Yeah, I saved one yesterday actually. So, but I don't think there was. I didn't hear any scuttling and I couldn't find anything, so. But other than that, anyway, yeah, basically, I think I missed my when I was initially tired and then just ended up staying up a bit longer.
Oh, your body has officially given up on trying to get you to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever do want
Oh
to go back to
well.
sleep,
Yeah.
let me know.
I probably just leave it at some point and then just try and rest. But I thought since I'm here,
Pass out.
yeah. Or I'll just stay in the call long enough and you'll just start hearing me snore in the background.
And then I'll be like, all
And
right,
you'll have to
well,
kick
time to
me
kick you,
out.
yeah.
Be like, well, thanks for coming. Bye. And it just like, and you instantly kick. Ah, no, I don't think so. I don't think I snore that bad. So.
I was told that I was snoring a little bit back in Tokyo.
Oh no.
Like, that's not good.
Anton is the loudest person ever. Honestly, he's like, I don't think he's got sleep apnea, but it's like, it's that level of loud
Where you're like, yeah.
where his doctors have considered it. And so he's I guess going to be tested for it now. But I don't think he's got it. I think he's just loud. I think it's more of maybe a nasal thing or something. Not sure.
Gigi says hi in chat.
Hi. That's because I said hi first.
Yes. I didn't store that much. Lol. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that's. I want the Y distance. Of course. What the frick?
Do you think you'll just do a test print of like one segment first, or are
I
you just
don't.
gonna
It would probably be smart, but it would also be a pain.
a bit of a waste?
Yeah, I mean, I did a test print at the start, like the first time I
Oh,
did it. I was like,
oh,
oh, that kind of works. But then on the big scale, it did not. Okay, this whole thing. Modify. Move copy. Create copy. 6.158 millimeters up. Thank you. Jesus Christ. The other thing is, like, there's a pattern tool.
Yeah.
Wait, I can probably just use the pattern tool. Pattern tool. This thing, and that thing, and that thing. Quantity to be determined. Distance.
You can do it.
6.158. Distribution. Spacing. Oh, yeah, there's like something stupid where, like, if you want to make a pattern and you type in the direction, it's like you have to divide it by the amount of things, maybe, in the pattern, and it's highly frustrating. Okay, this is just all sorts of. But yeah, I'm like, this is a professional tool. Like, there are some things that I'm like, am I just an idiot? Do I not know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
It's very possible, but like, okay, both directions. Okay, that's a lot better. All
What
right,
time is it for you?
10:17 a.m. So it's yeah, it's
I don't know how much you've like. I'm sure you've said enough, but your missus is at work, I assume. I don't want to go like dropping names.
no, you can say Himi. Why? Her name
Okay.
on
Mhm.
yeah, her name on Twitch is
Oh. Yeah, she's at work.
she's no, she probably just woke up.
Ah.
I don't know what her status is.
Will she drop by, do you think, today? I would assume
Would you like to invite her? Would you like to talk to her?
so.
Or are you saying are you saying because you want her to drop by or because you
No, I'm just curious. I just
I don't know.
assumed that she would drop by. I mean, maybe later if she was still in.
Well, yeah,
And I
it is.
think at like 20 past 2 in the morning for me is the prime time to speak, to be introduced to anyone.
Yeah, yeah, it is. She does get today off work as well because it is national.
Yeah, bank
Yeah,
holiday.
her work also. Good.
Mm.
Here's the question: is this a okay? It does look like a continuous line because sometimes there's BS where like something looks like a continuous line, but it turns out there's an approximation somewhere, so it's not connected by a distance of point 0.0000001
Annoying.
millimeter. So you're like, okay, I hate you too. I'm gonna finish sketch. That's not gonna do. Not gonna change properly. But if I can find the revolve, edit the feature,
Lovely.
move the profile. Oh, I I select. See, here's the thing. Here it is. Here it's coming. Here we go. I want to click this, but it's apparently not a closed loop. Go back in, you edit the sketch, and it is a closed loop. So you're like, okay, what's the problem? Then you go back, and then you look at the revolve you did, you edit that feature, you turn off all the freaking other bodies, X out of the profile, and you click on this, you click, and then you go to click on that, and it says, I don't really want to click on that. Then you go cancel, and you go back into the goddamn sketch. You edit it, you delete this one line, boop, and hope, and maybe that one too, and hope it's okay. It's all continuous. Then you finish the sketch, then you go back, and then you edit the revolve again, and oh wait, frick! It
You can
it
do it.
automatically
You can
updated.
do
It
it.
automatically updated. Okay, awesome.
Oh.
Okay, it automatically updated. Um, nice. But hold on a minute. I might be able to cheese this just a tiny. I take this sketch dimension. I just make it into like 550 centimeters. Oh no, don't do that. Not 50. What a waste of good suffering. And I do that, and I say okay, and then if I modify it, I'm assuming you're like kind of half looking, and it's completely desynced. There.
You mean looking at the
Stream.
stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like looking at the stream but trying not to look at you. So it's more like I'm just pretending you're like streaming it for me, and it's like, yeah, there's no lag.
um. I gotta remember where the heck. Start hovering over things on the bottom and seeing what highlights and seeing. Um. I have. Because then you're like, why is that here? And then you're like, okay, well that I don't need that. And you just kind of delete it, and then it goes. This feature is referenced by other features in the timeline, and then you go yes, and then ever okay, just a sketch messed up. I can live. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then maybe I can just do a sweep. Let's just no, don't. Bad, 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 bad. So we do a sweep. Sweeps are cool. Should I make this an educational content? Sweeps are cool because I'm thinking too. Sweeps are cool. What you can do is you like select like this whole like I want to make all these little knobbies because what these knobs are gonna do is
Nubbins.
yeah, they're nubbins, and they'll sync with the depressions in the actual roller, and they're gonna lock it in place. That when I actually print the roller out, roller can't leave. And that's my goal here, which isn't really necessary at all, but it's just kind of a cool thing that I want to try, is I want to make a print in place item. Oh my god, it just completely farted on me. It just said, "No! You can't.
Ah!
You can't do that. Why not?" That's the worst. But yeah, maybe if I just hit parallel. Okay, I just clicked parallel and said, okay, what I wanted in it. So, okay, the most frustrating thing that I ever had was um, I did a sweep like this, and it shows me Like you can see, like this is what it's gonna look like. And then I hit OK, and it says, "Well, there was an error." And I'm like, "You literally showed me what it would look like. Clearly, it's possible." So you hit like OK, and it goes, "Wait, one
Just
warning,
kidding.
sweep 10.
Socks.
The
And what
operation
the
failed
hell?
due to coincident." This is the exact same. This is the exact same thing I was talking about.
Oh.
The operation failed due to coincident. Um, like what are you talking about? We'll go in here and we'll edit it. Yeah, it's just like, oh, something's touching that shouldn't be touching. And I'm like, ma'am, you showed me exactly what it would look like, right? Like you showed me it's gonna look like this. So you know it's gonna work.
Mm.
But no. That would be too easy. Like, yeah, it says right here. This is what it's gonna look like. Okay. Show me that. And it says the operation failed due to coincident control points. Try adjusting the values or changing the basically try doing something different. Like you're literally showing me what you
Basically, no. I'm not gonna do that, so just do something else.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I don't want to do that.
Hmm.
Like, well, guess what? I am the parent and you're the child. What if
You work for me.
I include that be appropriate? No, it would not be appropriate, apparently. So then we go in, edit the sketch. Cry our goddamn eyes out. I don't think we need that anymore. Famous last words. Start deleting things we don't need. So basically, like, what I have been told that means is like something is intersecting with itself and messing everything up. But it's like, why does that matter?
One thing getting in the way.
Yeah, because I'm like, all right, well, like if you showed me what it would look like just give me that. Like, I don't care if you're like you already did the computations, you already did the calculations.
I wish it would like point out what seems like some. Oh,
Is it the
it's
red
not.
thing, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know why it would be the red. Like, let's just X that out. Turn that invisible. Here. Yeah, like why is it turning red though? Like what don't you like? I just click unclick redo. Okay. One. Why it turn red? I I don't understand. I don't understand. But yeah, that's like the biggest frustrating thing about this sometimes is like, here's what it looks like. Okay, give me that. Like, I don't really want to. What do you mean? What do you mean you
Hmm.
don't want to?
I'm not feeling it today.
Okay, what happens if I edit the sketch and I just delete all these? Then we just join them back up right here and right here. So if I hover over, still freaking what? 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 It's not, but what? These are, but you can see like right here, this is not connected, but this is. Wow. What? Sometimes I experience negative emotion. What if if I drag this here, will that fix everything? It does. It does fix everything. For whatever reason, that one point got moved, and so when the pattern was made, it was short.
Sometimes it's the simple things.
Yeah, well, it's like that's kind of the thing with like, I think this is called parametric modeling, where like there's a timeline and like the computer issues the commands in chronological order. So it says, okay, draw this, then extend it, then cut this part out. So then if you change the drawing, it changes the shape of the thing that was extended, and then therefore the shape of the final product because different things get cut or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll edit this feature. But it's still got the freaking red. God dang red. I don't. There's a problem joining combining the geometry together. If attempting a join, cut, intersect, try to ensure that the bodies have a clear overlap. Well, I'm not attempting a join, cut, intersect because
Maybe it's too close. Alright.
I just reselected it. I don't know. Okay. Same error. Screw me. Okay, so then we bang our heads against the wall.
Then we go cry for a little bit in the corner and then come back to this.
Okay, so I think it points my. So I'm just gonna literally redraw the entire thing, like just trace over it, so that I can be absolutely sure that it's a continuous thing that's not overlapping with anything. Which is, not something that I should have to do, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because it's like the other thing that I like the little roller, I was able to do that just fine. Yeah, that's good. Oh my god. Okay, that looks horrendous. But edit feature. Delete the profile. If that. Heck. Doing all right there?
I'm talking to no. I'm talking to Corey and he's like, "Oh, we need to do something." So I was like, "Yeah, yeah." So trying to talk about games and he brought up Red Dead 2 and I tried to play the game a while ago, but I kept crashing. And it was weird because it wasn't like, oh, as soon as I got in the game and played for a little bit, it crashed. It was I would get into the game, I could quite comfortably play around for a bit, but I was trying to play with Anton, and every time I would join him, it was like a few minutes afterwards I'd just crash. And so Corey is trying to figure out why that would be the case. So he's trying to like have a look into it.
Yeah.
And so he's asking me how long I'm going to be up for. And I'm like, probably a little while yet. Um, and
Hanging with the
he says
bestie.
an hour, and I'm like, oh, maybe why? He's like going to crash myself, and I assume that as like, oh, he's gonna crash, like go to sleep soon, and I was like, oh, you're not up early. I was about to say you're not, you haven't woken up early. You're still awake. You haven't gone to bed yet. But he means he's gonna try and crash himself in the game to see what happens.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, oh, I need to go to bed. I'm like reading these and I'm like trying to pay attention to something that I have no idea about, which is what you're doing. I'm just not here.
You're just sitting there, you're enjoying the
I'm just
company.
yeah. I'm just here in the background, just trying to read words.
I mean, if you want to talk about something unrelated, we can do that. That's more than
No,
fine.
no, it's not that. It's just of course it's funny because although I, in my career, that's what I have to do is look at drawings and figure out what it's doing, but I have no idea. Like I can't
There's just no concept of what's going on.
understand. Yeah, because like I've seen the final product you showed me and I understood like how it's supposed to work, but when I look at this and all of them, like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay. Well, let's
But
see how much I can
maybe
explain.
those are bigger. Like how long is that the divot that the small little, what
So,
do you want to call it, wheel is supposed to sit
so
in?
what I'm
Or
making right here is the divot that the roller is sitting in.
right.
So what you're looking at here is a cross section of the center,
Yeah.
and it's thinking, "Don't crash, don't crash on me." All right, let's save that just to be. So this is actually the roll.
Thinking about it.
Oh wait, I think something horribly wrong happened. Maybe not horribly wrong. Yes, I would like to edit that, please. So so what? Ah. See
I
how
like that as soon as you
yeah,
go to try and explain things to me, it's
break.
like
So you see how like this is darkened out.
yeah.
It's supposed to be darkened, but only to this line here, only to this squiggle.
Oh. Yeah. Great.
But it's oh, the heck.
Is it the typing really annoying?
No,
Oh,
no, it's fine.
okay. I tried to change the sensitivity a little bit, but it's if I put it down too low, nobody can hear me.
No, it's fine. So okay, that's a. So you got to figure out where's the leak. Is it just literally in between every single one of these? I just have to redraw that. But this is half of the roller. The reason why it's half is because
Right.
I used a revolve thing. So basically, you choose an axis, this thing, as a center, and you
Mm.
say revolve, and it goes, and it spins it around to make something circular. So for
Yeah.
example, if you drew a half circle and then chose the flat side as the axis, it would draw a sphere.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. And how? So is that the full thing in total? Like when you print it out, that's the full thing.
So this is a cross section. If you took it and cut it like
Oh, right.
lengthwise. So this is
Yeah.
like the center of the valley. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So if you sliced it like a loaf of bread. So what you're seeing
I'm
here,
hungry.
this is the top,
Yeah.
that's the bottom, and then this is the roller on the inside that got messed up. So see it.
Yeah. That doesn't roll.
Yeah. I mean, it'll roll, it just won't roll back, which is the problem. Okay, good. So that is knitted closed. So now we can go back, or we can finish the sketch. We can take our revolve, edit that, and instead of choosing all this crap, we can just say this, boom, and there we go.
Ta-da.
Or in reference failure. What? Okay, and it's just telling me about my past failures. Thanks. Like my mom. That's a joke. It's a joke. Reminding me of my past failures. Okay, well, I don't want. You can't make me. Okay, so like this, you can see this is the center roller now.
Yeah.
So this is one set of the pattern. So this doesn't have an actual slope to roll on, if you can see.
Yeah.
So I just need to make a little thing that goes like this. You'll see this in like a few seconds, but I'm tracing with my mouse here. That like that lays in like this. So if you push it to the side, it kind of moves over and raises up and then immediately falls back down as soon as you let go of it.
Yeah.
Because right now you can move it to the side, but it'll just stay to the side. Because if it's a little
Yeah.
bumpy or whatever, there's little imperfections, the slope is not steep enough to urge it to fall down. So
Why do you put the ridges on the actual, like the middle bit?
So the ridges are there so that it interlocks, so that you can't pull it apart. So it can only move left to right. It can't move forwards and backwards because due to the ridges.
Oh, okay.
So, like I was saying before,
Oh, of course it's yeah, it's in the actual flat bits as well.
yeah. So
So the ridges are yeah.
my goal is to
Yeah.
do this as a print in place part.
So you don't have to go attaching things together and
So
lock it
yeah,
into place.
and part of that is just because I think it's cool. Um, you know, but what a print in place thing is it's a 3D print with multiple um Sketch 7. Okay. It's a 3D print with multiple parts where
Yeah.
you just print it all at once. And the parts can move, but it's designed in such a way that you don't need to assemble it. So you just kind of peel it off the print bed and it's good to go, which I think is cool. Because that's something that you can't really do with a lot of methods of manufacturing. Like if you were trying to do injection molding, for example, and you had a mold and then you just like um kind of injected it like and you wanted to make something out of a mold, you can't make it with multiple parts inside, you know?
Yeah.
Um just
Yeah.
due to the nature, but you can with 3D printing because it builds it layer by layer. Uh
Mm.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
Let's see what how large we're just eyeballing this. We'll fix it later. You want to make it steep. It can't be too high, or else it'll bonk with the other side. Actually, let's just look. How thick is this thing? No, I want to know the diameter of this circle. 7 millimeters. So theoretically, we could make each of the valleys 3.5 millimeters, and they would just barely touch. So we don't want
Mm.
to do that. We'll just do 3.45 millimeters. And then we can make a conic curve. Place second point. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not what we want. Oh. I don't like this. What the heck? Maybe we don't need a conic curve. Not an iconic curve. Conic curve. A fit point spline. Yeah, I think that's what we needed. There we go. Because it doesn't need to move side to side a lot. Because you only need to move like a little bit to get the wiggle, get them to start wiggling.
Yeah.
Okay, we're finished the scratch. Yeah, sweep 10, edit feature, path, this bad boy. It's gonna go, no, can't do that.
It's too close.
The
It's
operation failed due to
small.
coincident control points. Try adjusting the values or changing the input geometry. I hate you.
Gah.
Because, like, it was a problem at
It
the
just comes
start.
up with a warning. It's just a sad face after you see that.
It doesn't have emotion.
Feelings have been hurt.
Yeah, I'd like to
Been
hurt a little bit more than its feelings here. Get to
hurt.
that point. Um, because before the problem was the curve I used to say this is like how I want it to this is how I want it to move was touching it,
Yeah.
which shouldn't matter, but it did for some odd reason. All right, let's turn everything off that I'm not actively dealing with. Because it's telling me right here, this is what we're going to give you. And I say, yes, I want that, please. And they say, you want what?
You're out of your mind. Can't possibly.
Oh my. Oh, that's a error. Okay, Jesus, I fixed it. I fixed it. There was like a one point I didn't do. And I was like, can I just put a point there? Or is it gonna make me do everything all over again? It hates me. Sometimes this makes me sad. I'm like burning way too much time on this.
It's important now for the Kirby's.
It is important. It is very important. It's paramount at this. That's usually how it goes. They're like, oh, I'll just do one thing. Especially when you're wandering into unknown territory. Like, it's not like
Yeah.
I'm doing something. Just set this aside for now and start doing soldering. Soldering.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We've been having a lot of that because, of course, most places in the world, when they learn English, they don't learn the Queen's English. They learn American English.
Heck yeah.
So there'll be times where Anton will say something, and I go, no, we're not having that. You're not saying that.
Excuse
You're gonna
me,
say it the proper
sir.
way. We're not gonna say it the American way. Thank you. No offense or anything, but you know, it's got to be done.
Offense taken.
You would do the same.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I do. I don't. I actually don't do that with my students though. If they say something in British English or whatever, I'll be like, that's fine. I'm not gonna.
Well, okay. Well, that's
It's a little different. Yeah, I'm actually teaching.
Yeah.
A kid said Zed. It made me cringe. The teacher said, "Oh, it's actually Z.
Wow.
It's actually Z," and I'm like, "Oh, Zed's fine. Zed's fine.
At this level, same.
It is widely recognized." Well, I don't like the red. Why are you giving me red? I don't. Oh my god. I don't like that. I literally do not know what it wants from me.
No, not Cockney rhyming slang. I used to work with someone that had that, and it was just hilarious to me every
How do you
time.
even know what they're talking about? If they're just like
Oh,
rhyming random things with random things. Like,
I am. I don't know. You just kind of know. I think there's a lot of things that you
pick it
just
up.
know. You just instinctually, yeah. Especially considering that I'm from up north, where Scouse is essentially its own language as well. So you kind of get used to lingo.
It's like a character in a game that was calling himself and another character a tea leaf, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And it's because they're. What do you think? What do you think that?
A tea leaf.
Yes.
They're calling themselves. I don't know actually. I've never heard
Yeah.
anybody
It was.
say that.
I think it was. I looked it up, and they're thieves. Like that's the thief class in the game.
Oh.
And they're like,
Oh.
yeah, you're one of the best. You're the best tea leaf I've ever met, or whatever. I'm like, what the frick are you talking about? Oh, and then I looked it up. It's like it's Cockney rhyming slang.
The worst by far when it comes to things like accents and just weird things being said is when I lived in Devon. If you talk to someone who's been like lived in Devon all their life and has like never left, they're incredibly difficult to understand, and that's a long time because it's just it doesn't even feel like it's intelligible after a while. It's just
What are
you're
you
like,
talking about?
what?
What are you
And
saying?
you're like just trying to be polite and just yeah but
Yeah,
yeah,
bro, I
there was
was
this
walking
one
around.
old
Yeah, I would
guy
get
that
it.
and
What
you're
are
like,
you saying? Are you speak English? Jesus Christ!
help me to understand.
Yeah, bro, why you going? Why? Yeah, why? Yeah.
Oh,
What?
it was yeah, it was bad.
Okay, we're trying to troubleshoot. Okay. Coincident control points. Coincident control. Oh my god, I've already searched this up. No. Sweep reference failures.
Oh, that
Um, people are like, oh, it's garbage. Or explaining something to someone else and like, no, your problem is that this is garbage. Thank you. You're very helpful. Okay, they're getting in the way. Into the.
I
I'm.
think the funniest part about being English is when people like you and Chi-Chi are like saying things, and I'm like, I've never heard anybody say that, so I don't know who you've been talking to say that.
Like.
A baked bean refers to the queen. I thought they just referred to baked beans. I didn't know people calling
Cockney rhyming slang.
oh oh Lizzie.
Oh, Lizzie.
Yeah, I didn't.
Did you hear she died?
It's a very traumatic time. It's a
You
very
don't care
traumatic
that
time for me.
much. Oh,
So
calm down.
if you
Don't
think
you
no.
don't you give me that
It's-
garbage.
No, it's yeah. Well, it was kind of hard to miss. It's bloody everywhere. No offense, but I know she was like everyone's nan, but just trying to browse, and all I could see was that. I don't know. I don't think it was you, but I think there was other people that went, "Hey, sorry to hear your queen died." It's like, oh,
Apparently, one of the other
it's
English
it's
teachers
okay.
had American, Americans. One of the English teachers here had someone give their condolences, and like, it's okay. We don't care. As an American,
Yeah.
we don't care.
It's fine. Thank you. It's the funniest thing.
Bro, I tense burning apathy. Okay, what? You are gone. Clean this frickin' thing up. You gone. 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 Hopefully this is what the problem is.
See, my game's running fine right now. Yeah. Corey seems to think that it was somebody actually sort of actively crashing me, which I suppose could make sense. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, some hacker type.
But like, I feel like it was so long ago, and I was in a bad mood anyway at the time, so I couldn't be
Screw it.
bothered to fix
Yeah.
it. So it's like, oh, whatever. I didn't want to stupid anyway, you know. But that would make a lot of sense. I don't really like to play online because people just kill me, and I don't remember very many of the controls because there's so many.
Okay, so I'm thinking, what is wrong with Revolve 1? What's your problem? Missing profiles? What do you mean? What's the main malfunction here? What the? What? Why are you doing? All right, fix it for me.
I wish I could. I was playing with Blender a little while ago.
Oh, how was that?
That was strange enough as it was.
Why? Oh, god dang it. How did that go?
What?
The blender.
Oh, did you? Uh, yeah. I mean, it was okay. I thought I found Of course, it was for VR chat avatars. I thought it'd be kind of fun just to fiddle around with it because Anton's got some knowledge of it. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to just go from the very beginning and just build something and then just see how it goes.
How far
And
did you
so I
get?
was just playing around with it. I was following someone on YouTube has made a tutorial on how to make like a chibi one. I thought if I just follow along, I'd probably get like some good tips from it and just a general understanding, which was kind of what I was after. I made like the torso and was working on the shoulders at that point. I have yet to get back to it, but it was kind of interesting though. But I
Good.
mean, it's yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it's not the kind of thing that I just
Pick up and go.
Yeah, yeah, people just pick up. So
Yeah, me learning to do this is a very long and hard process. And like even now, like
yeah,
the kind of the problem with not having any like formal education here is like I'm looking at this and I don't even know what it means. I don't even know what the problem could be at this point.
yeah.
Like it's just stonewall like, "Oh, you can't do this." Okay, but
Yeah,
why?
I think what bothered me a lot was when I would when I was like um following along, but I don't know what exactly I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm
It's
clicking the
just
buttons, but
the
like what is this actually
yeah, what have
performing?
I actually done? What have I caused? How does the how does the computer know this is a joint and how does it
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I remember
So,
I tried to use Blender once upon a time. I have like my amiibo collection, right? But with Pokken
yeah.
Tournament, there came the Shadow Mewtwo amiibo card, and it was just a card. And I thought, like, I don't really have a good way to display just like it was just one card, not a figurine. So I was like, what if I were to like 3D print like a Mewtwo, Shadow Mewtwo, you know, figure, and like have a little card thing for it. And I found a Shadow Mewtwo figure, but it was our online 3D model, but it was just did it in the T posing thing. And it had like the bones and joints on it and all that good stuff. But
Yeah.
I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to bend the joints in Blender. Like I wanted to just bend the joints into something and then, into a pose and then export it. And I just could not for the life of me figure out how to do it. It was already in there, like the joints were like I could see like visually like these are clearly the joints.
Yeah.
Frustrating.
I think it was cuz I was looking at oh, there's a snake. I was looking
Snake.
at
Yes, nice. Yeah.
sorry. I was my horse is like freaking out and I was like I don't know what the button is. Hold on.
In Red Dead?
Yeah. It seems to be going fine, perfectly now. So maybe it was just somebody else doing it. Um, but yeah, I was looking at other people making avatars, and I'm sure, as you know, when you have a very distinct idea of what something that's perfect to you, you think, well, if I could just take this bit and just add this thing onto it, da da da
Yeah.
da, then it would be perfect. And so when I was like in these servers of other people that make avatars, and I'm thinking like half of these people are like 14. And now I feel really stupid. These people just like make avatars on the regular and just cat bit like what is it?
Well, I mean the
They
thing is they just that's all they do with their time. It's kind of what I've
yeah,
learned. It's like people that are like really good at whatever. It's just I mean,
especially when they're young, they're just
yeah, it's usually someone that I don't like stereotypes, but it's usually someone that they just like in their free time, right? They don't really have anything to do. They probably don't have many friends in real life. It's like fine, but you know, they're just kind of that's all they have to do with their time. Like they just decide something they're passionate about, which is good. But yeah, they just kind of spend all day doing that. And if it's something that genuinely
yeah,
interested in them, it gives them the motivation to actually do it.
yeah.
Okay,
I
what if?
sort of had a feeling that would be the case because if it's a universal thing that like nobody gets along with it, like Blender, then it's these people that probably spent many 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 hours just doing that.
Yeah.
It's like me with my makeup.
Okay, so now we do this troubleshooting where we find different things. Shoot. I deleted the old thing that I knew worked. So
Ew.
but I didn't want.
Sorry. Mosquito.
But yeah,
Ew.
so now I'm like doing the thing where I'm just trying to substitute things out to figure out which part is the problem.
Yeah.
This tiny little freaking thing.
What's the blue?
What's the?
It's just a blue mark on the map.
Oh, okay. More Red Dead.
I thought maybe that meant there was a friend. Sorry, no, yeah. I'm just here in the background.
Fair enough. Ah! All right, back to the trouble.
I have a bounty? What have I even done?
All right, we're gonna do something. Draw a freaking circle or something, and see if we can make the circle. Edit sketch. No, that's not right. Edit sketch. I just make a circle. Boop. Finish sketch. Then I edit this frickin' sweep. I just select the circle. Okay, the circle didn't even work. I'm trying to. I'm trying. I'm
That's the main thing.
doing my best. Uh,
Horsey.
edit sketch. Something really simple, like so. Finish sketch. Edit feature. This. Oh my god. Like the whole thing's red. I
Oh
don't know.
God, I forgot you can talk in the game. There's random people talking.
Oh, strangers or NPCs?
Yeah.
NPCs just come. Strangers coming up to you. Hey, you.
No. It's
Is
because I wanted to see if just gonna just gonna just gonna walk away.
is everyone Arthur Morgan?
No. So there's the game, and then there's like a separate Red Dead Online, and then online is you obviously you join the world, and I guess in a way you join a lobby, and then random people will join. But I don't really know enough about the game as to whether you can have like your own private lobby or. I think I've only really played it like once or twice that I can remember, like online. And that being with Corey, where he dragged me behind his horse
Awesome. Is this a
and
rope?
threw me off the cliff,
Ah, sounds very kind.
as you can do.
Nice interest.
Yeah, it
Nice little
was.
introduction.
Oh, I was so excited to say hi, and then
He lassoed you, and
immediately got hog-tied, and then attached to the back of the horse.
that
As you
seems to
do.
happen a lot when you play with
But
Corey.
I did get him back, so it's fine.
What'd you do? Just shoot him in the head?
No, I did the same to him.
Oh,
Yeah,
like what?
Mikasa.
Reciprocity.
Tsukasa. Yeah.
Operation failed due to coincident control points. Okay.
Excuse me.
Why were it? Probably not.
Corey wants to be cowboys in exactly 8 minutes, he said. So I'll probably disappear then.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for keeping me company through my rage mission.
What was the what did I have to put in chat to see what?
If you put exclamation point stuff to do, it'll just tell you the list of everything that I wanted to try to get done.
Arrange furniture. Does that mean just move things around, or do you have to build a?
Well, I did build the
Yeah.
shelf, but I have two shelves just floating in the middle of my room,
Yeah.
off camera here. I mean, if you look at the
Okay.
camera now, like it's there.
Oh.
So yeah, they're just chilling right there. We got to figure out how I want it, where and how.
Yeah.
So enjoy your cowboy. Kill, shoot Corey in the head for me, respectfully.
Okay. Okay. I'll let him know that you said that. I said, remember that one time you hogtied me? Carl thinks it's appropriate that I shoot you in the head, but only respectfully, of
Boom,
course. So,
respectfully,
yeah.
as men.
No hard feeling. Yeah.
Jesus. No way. No, wait.
You fix it?
Okay, don't. Wait.
Oh, okay. No jinxing.
Half the red is gone.
Okay. Right.
Wait, don't. Okay. Nobody move.
Nobody breathe.
Maybe this works. So half of it turned not red. Only that half. So I was like searching up, and apparently, if there's a white dot, it means that there's like it's not continuous or something.
Oh.
But if there's a gray dot, it is. So if I just edit the sketch, this here and that there, which like I don't know why it would need. To do that, because like again, if you just show me what you can do for me. All right, the other thing is if I
Like a good software.
yeah, if I just cut off the part that had a problem,
Hmm.
and then I just oh, but the cut has a problem. Uh,
But at least you're getting somewhere.
yeah. Okay, yeah. If you don't mean to
Yeah,
keep
I'll
you.
probably call it that. But no, it's okay. I chose to be here.
Thank you for coming, keeping me
Yeah, I
company.
hope
We'll
you have
see
a
if
nice day.
anyone swings
I'll
by.
Yeah, I might come round later
Yeah, if I'm still on.
once I go to bed and wake up again.
Still here.
But but yeah, good luck with all your tasks today.
Oh, thank you. Like Among Us.
Bye, Gigi, as well. Hope you
Bye.
have.
New Among
What
Us map
time is
coming
it for
out.
them?
Oh, 10:30 p.m. Probably.
Oh, good night, Gigi. But yeah, have a nice rest of your day. Say hi to Hime-san for me.
I will.
Bye.
Bye. It wasn't red, but it didn't work. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Alright, she's gone. It's not red. Good night. It turned not red. Uh, that was from me trying to delete something else. So I deleted something and then it threw a different error. So yeah, reference failure. Can I select the profile? Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, I deleted it. Now it's not a what the heck? Where did it go? Did I make a line on it? Like it's just like if you can literally show me what it looks like, then you can perform the operation. Objectively speaking, like you know what it looks like. Like just put this thing here. Like how did you create this object if you can't do the operation? How did you do it? You know? And there's like no troubleshooting. More info. Proceeds to give no more info. Maybe I should try start like constraining two things together. Why can't I select anything else? Like I should be able to that and that. I don't know. I don't know why this line is black. I don't know why these lines are black. There's like two of them? I don't know. Two are black and one is blue. Circle what? Over constrained. What do you mean? It just sucks. Awful. To be told, no. We don't really want to. Like, here's the thing that you want, but like, I don't really want to give it to you. Let's try this bad boy. Okay, why are you not watertight? That just worked perfectly. What? Hey Degami, welcome in. I'm tearing my hair out. How are you? Coming off COVID. Oh, yikes. Hope you're feeling much better. Oh, all right. Generally, all right. Today, right now, frustrated. We got the basically what's happening is I'm asking this program to do something for me. And it says, here, if I do this, this is what I will make for you. And I say, yes, I would like that. And then it says, oh, but I actually can't do that because reasons. So that's why I'm frustrated. All right, good night, Gigi. And then, yeah, if I do the other side, I'm going to try to do the other side, it says, yep, you're good. If I just do this. Uh, point, coincident, this point, that point, boop. And then we can draw a conic curve. All good. Finish sketch. Edit feature. Yeah, it's dead. Don't you dare. Yeah. So I have absolutely no clue why I just succeeded in doing that operation, but not the other operation. Because like if you look here, like this is what it should look like, right? Oh wow. That's not right. But if I hit OK, it goes, oh! The operation failed due to coincident control points. Okay. Try adjusting the values or changing the input geometry. Basically, try doing something that is not what you just did. It appears I have made an error. So I'll show you here, back here. I got some Kirby Wobble figurines recently. Um, and I wanted to make a little stand so that you touch it and then it wiggles. But the problem with that is basically it's not steep enough, so if you poke it, it doesn't wiggle a lot. It just it like it moves but it doesn't roll back. So if you want it to wiggle, you have to like move it yourself. Basically, I'm improving on that design. and I have made an error. The distance from... Okay. Oh. Ah. This is... Why is this not... That. That. 2.45. This. Huh. That's more like it. Problem is, so it's... How it works is... There's a roller and a cup. So you push the thing, the roller rolls up the cup, hits the edge of the whatever, and then rolls back down. So I want to do this on the top side, but it just wouldn't let me because it hates me, apparently. But we're just going to... We're just going to... So what's the problem? The problem is that... So this right here... Like, this is what I want. See? This is the cup, right? It's holding here. So you can see... This is what I want. I want it to mirror itself on both sides. So this is a mirror image of that. But if I hit the OK button, it says the operation failed. Basically, it shows me exactly what I can do and then tells me that I'm wrong, that I can't do that, despite the fact... Well, it tells me I'm wrong and then tells me to try something else. Like, it's like, why don't you just try not doing that? So, if I'm being genuinely honest, Like, I'm being honest, I just do not know what the problem is. Um, so here's what we're gonna do. Here, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the bottom one and we're going to mirror it. You are taking the words right out of my mouth. Yeah. So I've been trying to get the top one done for a while, like trying to solve it. But then I just tried to do the bottom one, and it said, "Yeah, okay, you can do that." Okay, screw you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a plane. Um, how am I gonna do this? Like that. Boom. And then we're just gonna go create mirror. This body. Mirror plane is this. Boom. New body. Curiosity. How much space is in 0.1 millimeters? That should be good for. Because if it's too close, 3D printers only have certain tolerances, and if it's too close, then the problem you run into is that it will actually the 3D printer won't know the difference between one and the other, and it will just um it'll just fuse them because it won't know which one's which. Yes, that's the whole thing. This is a print in place joint, print in place operation. So because of that, I have to design it a certain way. Hmm. So that's it. What did I just do? Oh, that's tantruming. I don't need this. Problem is if I deleted it, it'll probably. Yeah. So I want to edit. I want to edit that just a little bit. Actually, out of curiosity, what do I do? What would happen if I just did this? Okay. let's edit sketch 1. Let's just something like this. And then edit this feature. And instead of just doing that, we'll just fill that in a little bit. Okay. Why is my... Oh, you might be... This is a topic, if you're still around, Dugami, you might be interested in. I had an... After I announced that I was going to be not doing YouTube as regularly as once a week anymore, I had an old high school friend reach out and ask if he wanted to be my editor. Oh, that's not going to work. If I wanted him to be my editor. I don't know if I said that right the first time. So basically, the plan's going to be he gets my clips channel. And if he... Oh, what the... Is this hooked? He gets my clips channel. He gets to do whatever. Upload 1 clip a day at least. You know, if he wants to do more, he can. And if it becomes profitable, well, that's also bad. If it becomes profitable, he gets to keep 70% of that channel's revenue. Which I feel is more than fair. Okay. Okay, new problem. Almost perfect, except this is sticking up, and that's no. What we're gonna do... You know what we're gonna do? From the bottom of this to the top of that, 1.134. We're gonna extrude down 1.2. The freaking mess. I hope this is the final product. Minus 1.2. Okay. No. Minus 1.2. But only cut body 1. Please. It's body 31. This guy down. Point 0.8. Awesome. No. 0.7. The sweet spot above that, but below that. Okay. can probably back this off a little bit just to give it printing space. Yeah. I don't know what that did, so I'm going to undo it. What the heck happened here? Oh my god. Okay, what's the problem here? Okay. All right, awesome. With every weird grained piece. Why is this the only spot that's weird? Hold on. I have no idea what this thing has been. Heck. If it's janked up, not gonna want to roll properly. Is that good enough? Swear to God. Looks good. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see daylight through there. We don't want to, because we want it to be print in place. We want it to be all locked up. Okay. Fine. Exit. Objects to cut. Body 31. You also want body 31 part of body 2. So if we undo the pattern, this. Alarm went off for um my work national holiday though, so I do not have work. Okay. Is it stair stepping? Why is it doing that? It is. Why would you do that? No. Well, like this is higher than that one. Oh. Oh, so it's a triangular wave. That makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense as to why that's the case, but oh. This height is okay. This height is not. So we're gonna delete that. Boom. And then Perpendicular that. Why would you raise? I don't want you to raise that. I want you to lower this one. Thank you. Jesus. Yeah, it was a sawtooth wave. Okay. Alright, quick bathroom break. I should be done within the hour. Then I can go get some food. I'll be back. I'll be right back. I'm back. Alright. The tool bodies. Thank you. Should not be these guys. These guys. How many buys you got? 1, 2. Okay, so we're in a good place here, so we probably won't need that. How can it be referenced if it doesn't work? No, let's just do this. See what happens. Honestly, did I see the latest? I did. I actually here. I'll let you in on a little secret. This is not actually happening. I watched it with my girlfriend, so we did not watch it live. No, don't do that. But I'll show you a little. Show you a little clip. I did a reenactment. Perfect. I did a little reenactment for you. Let's watch this. You know, why are they always gonna give her girly stuff like a parasol and a freaking hair ribbon to fight with? All right. When they, I want to see Princess Peach swinging a sword. Okay. When are they gonna give Princess Peach a sword? Oh my God! So that didn't actually happen. That was a reenactment. I promise, pinky promise it did. But yeah, I was with my girlfriend and I was like, you know, why is it like she's got in Super Princess Peach she's got a parasol and in this game she's got a hair ribbon? Like when are they gonna man up and give Princess Peach a sword, huh? Um okay, so which game am I most excited for? Probably the Thousand Year Door, honestly enough. Honestly. Let me check Instagram again or for the graphic. By the way, you should subscribe to my Pumpkin Pips channel. Was it on Insta, the graphic? Or was it nintendo.com/what's new? Okay. I saw a helpful graphic somewhere. Okay. Princess Peach, Thousand Year Door. Um, I'm interested actually in what was the freaking one with the girl with the white hair? Um, Another Code Recollection. That one looked interesting. Among Us. Super Mario RPG. Detective Pikachu, surprisingly. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with the first one. The Amiibo, that was a welcome announcement. As a Amiibo fan. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. The whole I'm a fan of like JRPGs, but the whole like gimmick of oh there's 100 people, I'm like okay. How good is this actually going to be, you know? Okay, like it's 100 people, but they're all just going to be like NPC basically. No, you can play as 100 different people. All right, well, did you put a random name generator? There's like 5 that actually have characters or actually have personalities, and the rest are just random NPCs basically. Okay, so I did not do a separate TikTok Shorts channel. That's the thing. I was thinking about it. I told my editor. I got an editor now. I told my editor he could make a TikTok one. Have you played the Thousand Year Door? Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door? That's the question. Have you played it before? Oh, really? It's the best Paper Mario. Definitively. It's so good. It is so good. I cannot recommend it enough. Okay, so yeah, I absolutely if you pick it up, it's worth it. It's oh my god. Unemployed. Okay, so you're not in a position to should I offer you the same thing I offered my current editor? Here, have some free reign over this channel or whatever, and if you can use it to make money, if you can make money off of it, you get most of it. I don't know if you caught it earlier, but basically, my friend's gonna take over editing clips. We'll see how he does. I'm not paying him right now because he's not making me any money. But if he does get to the point where we can monetize the clips channel, then money for him. I need to look into what that entails. Okay, so this part, what we want to do is we want this right here to be at such an angle that if it moves all the way over, yeah, okay, a nice offer. I would imagine, because my friend is employed, but he said he was employed. He was like working overtime or whatever because he was trying to pay off his car. But now that he's paid off his car, he hasn't more free time, and he's looking to try to like build his portfolio and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so this thing. So what's going to happen is when we print this out, this is going to move down a bit. Because if we, well, let me show you. Inspect, no, not measure. Inspect, section analysis, boom. So what we can do is, cut plane. So I mean, this isn't touching, actually. So I can show you. Like this is not touching at all, at any point. So it has some space to fall together. And then, so that's going to give some space down here. But it's going to be able to roll. And we want it to be able to roll left or right, but not so far that it will roll off its track. So this, if we inspect from like here to here, that's probably not the best. This point, we want to get the symmetrical. This point. Actually, what am I doing? I can just do this. Boom. Okay, so it's 10 millimeters in the x direction, which means that if it moves, this is half is 5. So if it moves more than 5 millimeters, it'll fall off. So we don't want it to be able to move more than 5 millimeters. And if we inspect, so this has to be preferably less than 5 millimeters away. Are you angle? What? No. Inspect. Freaking measure. Measure. This and that. How far away are they? 3 millimeters. So that's good. That is within the tolerances. Actually, we could probably back it off a little bit more. But I don't. 3 is more than fine. 3 millimeters to wiggle back and forth. I'm more than happy with that. Am I more than happy with that? Oh. Had to go digging through my pile. For a little bit of context. Yeah. Whatever, it's good enough. This is 3.1 millimeters. So that's quite a bit of wiggle room just for a little, you know, thing like that. But then the question is, how much space? Hide the analysis. Yeah, yeah. Should be even. How much space? No. Between this and that. 0 millimeters. Don't lie to me. This and that. 0.669 millimeters. Multiply that by 2, and you have about, 1.3 something more millimeters. We have 1.3 millimeters. Add on top of that 1.6 millimeters of wiggle room up and down. But it can move up and down 2.45. Okay, so that should be pretty good. So it's not like exact measurements or anything, but I'm pretty satisfied with how that works. Oh, this is a little... That slightly bothers me, but I'm not going to bother with it. We're going to name this base just to make sure we've got everything accounted for. Actually, before I name it, let's just attach these things. Extrude, click, cut. Okay. So luckily, this spacing is I'm comfortable with this spacing. I don't need to move these around. Yep. Join that. Bada bing. Extrude. Go. Extrude. There we go. A little bit prettier. Not 10. Not 10. So there we go. So what you do is, you put it on your shelf like this. You set your little figurines on it. And then you can tap this, let it wiggle. I mean, granted, hopefully it'll be volatile enough that just little vibrations in the floor will cause them to wiggle. And each of these little indent things. Oh, my girlfriend message. Feeling a little down. Yeah, well, let me show you the current version. That should be able to get you a little idea of what it is. So there's, yeah, 100% defects with the printing process. But this is kind of more the defective one. But you can just wiggle it like this. Yeah, but some of the problems that the current version has is if you move it to the side, it won't roll back. The print, the rollers are a little too skinny. See, are they the same size? But they were a little too skinny at places, so a lot of them would fail. Okay, they're about still 7 millimeters, but yeah, they were really skinny at points, so it would fail. It actually doesn't need to be a print in place. It's not all locked together. The problem was you could take it off. Because the thing is with this, no, bad. The distance between here and here is smaller than the distance between here and here. So even if you were to move this all the way to the right, you still can't take it out, theoretically. Now I could give some insurance by extending these. The whole point is that you shouldn't be able to take it out as well. Like theoretically as well, if you took the top and you pulled it all the way apart like this, it should hit the top before you can slide it out. So that's the idea. That's kind of the cool thing about 3D printing is that you can design what they call print in place mechanisms like this. Now, print in place being that you just print it as it is in place, and then take it off the print bed, maybe break off some supports or something, and you don't need to assemble it. So, theoretically, unless I missed something, I can print this out. This is not going to be, this part is not enduring any stress, luckily. Making the corners rounded on the inside? What do you mean by that? Do clarify. So if I can do this. Oh wait, let me name all the bodies first. Top. Rod 2. Rod 3. Oh, okay. Oh. So on any inside corners of things. Yeah. Yeah, that 100% helps because the thing about 3D printing is it's a layer by layer process, so the weakest parts are on the inside are in between the layers. So, you print something like this. If you print a stick straight up, it'll be really easy to break, but if you print it laying down, it will be much harder to break because the layers will be going this way. So what happens is if you have something with an L, like say my wallet, let's say you're printing something like this. If you put pressure on this right here is in between the layers. So this is a weak point. So if you put pressure like this, which is very likely to happen with something that's an L like this, it will immediately snap. But if you add a little bit of a brace in there, it diffuses the tension across a wider area and not necessarily directly across a fault line, if you will. But yeah, this is not, there's no now that you mention it, it probably won't be necessary because there's not going to be a lot of force pushing outwards on this. But while we're here, why don't we just throw them in there real quick, you know? You mean like this? I assume that's exactly what you mean. But yeah, that's a good idea. It's not going to interfere with, because this part is going to go, like, it's going to fall down and it's just going to go like this, so it's not going to interfere with it at all. Ooh, should we clean this up a little bit? Let's clean that up. You can do it. No, 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 no. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. That's going to dig through here. That's fine. Now what we could do it. Oh, hush. No, 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 no. There we go. What the? Why are you, but not? What? What did I just uncover here? You know what? We're just going to delete that and keep that as is because I don't want to have to deal with that. Let's just instead max value. There we go. Doesn't that look so awesome? Doesn't that look nice? Okay. So now we're going to save it up. And then we're going to document settings. Where's save as mesh STL file? So we're going to search up Kirby Wobble V12. Sure, we'll call it Kirby Wobble V12. Nah, we'll call it 4. V4, we'll keep in line. It's V4. And then recent files should show up right there, right? Yeah. So that's an STL file. That's a mesh. The reason why it says as mesh is it saves it as a bunch of polygons. An STL or stereolithography model is a bunch of polygons that is hollow. And the reason why it being hollow is important because 3D printers don't print things completely. There we go. Perfect. And Blender? My experience with Blender is very limited, but I would imagine Fusion 360 is more designed for mechanical things, and Blender seems more designed for artistic things. So if you're wanting to make a sculpture or something, you should probably use Blender. But if you want to make something that's more practical, you might be better off with Fusion 360. I'm not familiar. Like honestly, I just picked it because they had a hobby plan, or they had a student and hobby plan, so I just did the student plan first. But yeah, that's the only reason I picked it. Yeah, I downloaded Blender once upon a time and tried to use it when I was trying to make a Shadow Mewtwo card holder for my Shadow Mewtwo amiibo card, and I couldn't figure out just I had the 3D model of Mewtwo, and I could see the joints and stuff and how they moved, but I could not figure out for the life of me how to actually move the joints. So that sucked. I think I used it once because Blender had the ability to read a certain file. It was like some file that started with D. I had never heard of it before, haven't heard of it since. But I downloaded a file that was a DVX file or something like that, and Blender could read them and then export as STL files. Yeah, so we'll slice that. So what slicing does is it turns it into a layer by layer instructions, right? Cuts it into layers and then tells you 15 hours. Well, the thing about Blender is it's free, right? That's the thing. It doesn't have the money backing it. So this is kind of cool. You can see exactly what. All right, well, now that we've done this, let's close this for now. Stop eating up my PC's resources. There we go. So that should clear this up a bit. So if you look at this directly from the top, we should see that it is indeed, it's spaced out. And then you can just go right down the center there. And you can see, like, outer walls are in red, inner walls are in yellow, orange is the support, and white is where it moves. So yeah. Yeah, yellow is, and then top as well as on inner walls. Yeah, white is where it jumps, it ends. And then each individual layer you can see the print head. There's a little print head that goes through. You can see how it goes. But we'll do. I'll grab my printer's SD card real quick. Kirby wobble stand. So first you have whatever 3D model that it is, and then that gets exported as an SD file, STL file, which is the see-through one. And then now that's the SD. And then 3D printer. You export the STL file, you input your settings as a G-code file, and what a G-code file is, it is literally a list of... Did I not export it yet? What? Am I an idiot? Am I an idiot? I didn't export it, did I? I hit save to file and then didn't save it. But that's fine. Can I do auto plays? Once upon a time, there was like an auto place. Lie flat. I don't know where that went. Slice. Save to disk. Kirby Wobble 4. Save. Now we have Kirby Wobble 4 G-code, and this is literally like we can open this right now. So this is just instructions. It just says, hey, 365 layers, reset extrude, go home, move the z-axis up a little bit. Yeah, and it's just like a list of coordinates of where the print head needs to go. And I've actually done it before where I ran into a situation where I like lost power or something happened. Yeah, it's just instructions for the printer. And oh, not what I wanted. For whatever reason, it stopped, and I actually went in. I like measured how high it had gone, tried to get a good estimation, and then I went into the code and I deleted the first part and told it to restart, and it actually worked. Not awesome, but worked. So then I plugged this back into the printer. I will be back. It's gonna be Kirby Pink, of course. Let me just check my schedule, make sure it is indeed. Okay, good. I only work half days on Monday, and it's almost 1, so I should have been in like 13 minutes ago if I had to work, but it's a holiday. So I was like, yeah. Okay, so the cool thing about that is design Kirby stand. We can just take that off. Boom. Save that up. All right. I was about to say I'm about to end for lunch as well. Yeah. See ya. I'll probably end here and then come back in a bit. So yeah, with that, I will be back because I gotta do some shopping and whatnot. Bye.